All right, Al tells me that I'm kind of framed up good, and Al's framed up good, so we'll do a podcast on a Super Bowl Monday. The football season's over. What's up, Al?
Oh, good morning, Jerry. Just before I came in here, I was seeing articles that President Trump has decided no more making of pennies.
Oh, I like that.
Well, now
I
we're
hate
not
the penny.
we're not eliminating the penny.
Just not making any
We're not
more
making any more new pennies because he said it costs 2 pennies
to
to
make
make
one.
1 penny.
Yeah, really silly. I don't know why we didn't just round up to the nickel or round down to the nickel at this
But where
point.
do you stop? Would you?
I think the nickel's still relevant.
No, he said that the nickel in this news report. So he didn't say this. The news report
Okay.
said that I believe it costs 14 cents to make a nickel.
Get rid of the nickel. We'll round everything up to the dime.
You want to go dime and quarters?
That's fine. This is what. So I just saw before I came in. I got an email from Microsoft that my Microsoft suite or whatever Office is going up from $6.99 a month, no problem, to $10 a month. That is a 33% increase. Now,
Pretty big.
in the grand scheme of things, is that a big deal? No, it's not. But how come salaries don't go up 33%? It's exhausting, Al.
Yeah, very.
It is just exhausting.
Yeah, I don't know where you go though with like the coins. Do you stop at the nickel? Do you go?
I don't. I honestly have no
Part of me
idea.
thought we should just do quarters,
Okay.
but if you keep the dime, do you make it larger because now it's not competing with the nickel and the penny?
No, you keep the dime looking like the dime is.
Tiny.
Yeah, it's a good looking dime.
Okay,
I like the dime.
keep the dime. You like the dime. They tried the silver dollar coin.
Yeah, no one ever got into that.
Yeah, and there was also a 50-cent piece at one point.
I have a bunch of those home.
Yeah. Do you think we should start saving pennies?
I suppose. I mean, I don't know about for us, but our kids, they could be very valuable.
Yeah.
And let's say, well, you don't have kids or kids. But in 50 years, the penny could become very valuable
Right.
on a lost piece of money.
There was a time when I was a kid where my father got me this a collecting pennies booklet where
Yeah.
you tried to get every
Each
year.
year?
Yeah. And then even some of the years had different mints. Like this one would be minted in San Francisco is a different mint than, I don't know,
Right.
Washington, D.C. maybe. I don't know what to do with that thing now. I probably tossed it at some point. I probably took
You
the
don't think you
pennies
have
out.
it anymore?
No, I probably took the pennies out
Got rid of
And
it with
then-
your baseball cards?
and then tossed it. Yeah.
Dumb.
Yeah.
But I did the same thing. Got rid of everything.
I could be living it up.
You could.
I could be living
it up.
large with
That is
pennies,
very true.
nickels, quarters.
You could be rich from your pennies,
Yeah.
or at least soon you would be anyway.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question about money real quick?
Sure.
I want to know what you do in this situation because I think you're a stickler for rules.
I love rules.
So I was with Rutgers over the weekend, and a few of us sat at the bar and had a drink Saturday night. We got there early. Not going to say where. I don't want anybody in trouble, but I want to know what you would do. So the bartender goes to the guy next to me after he closed out his tab. Guy gave him a debit card. He gives him the bill and goes, and just so you're aware, sir, if you put the tip down on the check, that goes to the hotel. I don't get it. And the guy goes, that's kind of weird. He goes, yeah, tell us about it. There's a new policy the hotel put into place, and they then decide what our tips are. And the guy's like, he's like, so cash is better, but whatever you do is fine. So he goes, I'll give you cash. That's fine. Now, I thought that was kind of shady, but all right, fine. The guy gave him cash. All good. When we close out our bill, I paid for it because I started the group, and he pulls me over and goes, and he's looking around. He goes, I give you my discount. I'm like, what's that? He goes, pay cash. I'll knock $50 off the bill. I'm like, what? He goes, I'll knock $50 off the bill if you pay cash. I'm like, well, I don't carry that kind of cash on me. I use a debit card, so can't do it. That dude's trying to steal money from the hotel, is he not?
Very shady.
I don't even believe the tip thing now. Would you tell? I mean, again, I didn't.
I would maybe ask about the tip thing. Like I would go to the actual hotel.
All right, not blame anybody,
Yeah.
but say, I'm hearing this is going on here. Is that true? I could have done that.
I did go to a restaurant that I love locally.
Okay.
And they had on there when they presented you with the check, on there it said cash tips are appreciated. The cash is better for tips.
I'd said it on the bill.
Yeah.
Printed on the bill.
No, it was handwritten by the
so
waitress, but it was it's a small place. I believe they're very family oriented. So I don't think she did it not like I don't think she did it like in a way to try to sneak around.
No, but maybe money does get lost when it goes through the well, for one, when you use a credit card, there are merchant fees involved.
Right.
So right off the bat, even if it's a small number, if you tip them $20, they're probably not getting all the 20 anyway, because even if it's 3%, it's still less than they would get if it was cash. And some money might get lost in terms of the accounting when it goes into, the into the books.
Problem is we don't carry cash anymore.
I don't carry a lot of cash. I've gotten to the point now. I used to only carry $20. I've upped it. I try and carry like 40 or 50, but like that's it.
Yeah, and even that, because I was starting to do the same thing, and because I was like, oh, you know what? When I go out to eat, if it's not one of these like fancier places, I'll pay cash.
Yeah.
But Jerry, I went and got pizza with like meatballs. My $50 would not cover that
Oof.
bill. You know what I mean? So it's not even like,
Yep.
It's not going to cover the bill plus tip.
No, it's one or the other. So you got to use your card. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. Everything's just so expensive now.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
The only time I like to leave cash tip is in a diner.
Okay.
Because I feel like it's going to sound weird.
Okay.
I feel like the waiters and waitresses in diners are more down on their luck than at a fancier restaurant.
Okay. Yet I think they probably do very well at a diner with tips.
You would think.
I would think.
But the foods there are not expensive, right? So if you're doing 20%, sometimes.
You're right. The checks aren't as much, so the tips might not be. But I feel like they work a lot more tables at one time.
Yeah, that's true. And maybe the people are in and out. They're not hanging out at a diner.
I haven't gone to a diner in a while, but the last time I did go was Park Avenue on Route 34 in Mattawan.
Oh,
which
yeah.
I'm sure you used to go
I was
to.
there, yep.
It was probably 6-7 months ago. We ordered, I swear to God, I felt like she walked in and walked out with our food. It wasn't that quick, but it's fast.
It is fast.
So I do feel like if you're at a diner for an hour, you've been there a long time.
Yeah, that's true.
And the turnover is pretty good. So, but okay, fair enough.
Although they probably do get people out of like nursing coffees and just sitting there.
Oh,
like,
100%.
Get up.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Punk. Yeah.
I like the diners like that one in Mattawan that's got the bar. Yeah, you can sit there like you're at Alice's place.
Yes. That one I think even serves alcohol.
They might. It's possible because I think they do weddings there. No, maybe not. I know the one on Route 35 in Keyport they have a banquet room. They'll do weddings. So I believe they have a liquor license. But you're right. The one in Mattawan might have one.
I think they do have one. I remember thinking that very weird.
Yeah.
When
Go for some steak and eggs and a Molson.
Yeah, and a Molson. Have a good old Molson for yourself. These are two random thoughts I had today.
Okay.
Back in like the 70s and 80s, even the early 90s, used to when before caller ID came in and you would get calls, prank calls. There was something back then called an obscene phone call.
Okay.
Which was you would pick up the phone and someone would just be breathing heavy.
I never got that, but all right.
Yeah, I never got it either. I think it was before my time. But the obscene call was just a person breathing heavy. I was wondering, did that signify they were pleasuring themselves? Or like what were they getting out of, like I call you, a ring?
Hello?
Like that'd be a call. And it would disgust the woman.
Yeah, I can imagine. But I'm just curious, where did this thought come from?
I think I heard in a commercial somebody breathing heavy.
Okay.
And I just thought...
someone's calling.
And I just thought... It's someone breathing heavy, Jay. And I just thought... that reminded me, that used to be considered an obscene call. Just someone breathing heavy.
Right. I thought you were going to go with star 69.
Oh, that was cool, too.
Yeah. Remember star 69 and the emergency breakthroughs were a thing?
Yeah, emergency breakthrough.
And usually they weren't emergencies.
No.
It was just like teenagers trying to get through to their girlfriend or boyfriend who were on the phone too long.
Right. Because they're like...
Sir, you have an emergency phone call from Maria. Would you like to accept? Yes.
I'm on the other line. Yeah. So I might do that later today. Make some obscene phone calls. Yeah, just breathe heavy.
Of course, in this day and age, they will have your number.
Right. It'd be like, my mom would be like, is this Al?
You gonna call your mom with that number? Oh my God, I thought you were gonna call people, not your mother.
Just random people.
Such a jackass.
Now you can't even make obscene calls where you breathe heavy because no one's gonna pick up a number they don't know.
Absolutely not.
And it doesn't have the same effect as if I leave them a message.
I got to be honest with you. If it's not like personally someone I know, I won't pick it up. Like I got a phone call the other day from a company that I recognized, and I actually did pick it up. And as soon as I picked it up, and it was off. So I'm like, all right, that's a scam now too.
Right.
So like, I'm done. I'm not picking up the phone unless you're in my contacts and I know who you are personally. Finished.
Well, I've done this thing now, setting on my phone. I'm sure your phone has it too somewhere. It is that I was getting so many calls from numbers I didn't know that I set a setting on my phone where it will not ring my phone
Unless it's a contact?
unless it's a contact.
Oh, I like that.
Or if you called that number,
that's fair.
Like let's say I call the donut shop down the street and I go, "When are you getting in jelly donuts?" And they said, "Oh, well, we'll call you when we get in the jelly donuts." That call will come back and it will ring for me.
You initiated it. That makes sense. I like that program.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
But the problem is it still tells you that you got the call.
Well, that doesn't bother me though.
Yeah, it doesn't interrupt your day though. But when you go to look at your phone, it's like, I got all these missed calls from
and that's
nothing.
fine. And then I can look at them. And in a lot of cases, well, in some cases, there'll be a text message. It'll voice to text. It'll be nothing. Sometimes you'll see, hello, we're calling about a warranty. Oh, but that's fine. It's just the when it actually rings and it interrupts what I'm doing, and then I actually contemplate picking it up. No good.
What if we started doing this? We pick up the calls and just breathe heavy.
Could do that.
Hello, is this Mr. Dukes? Yes, it is.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a bad image in my head right now.
So far we've covered no more pennies.
Yeah.
This tipping scam you've discovered. Potentially.
Potentially.
Obscene phone calls. Other random thought I had. Did you ever sneeze while urinating?
Not that I can. No, I don't know, because I think if I would have, it would have sprayed all over the place.
I don't
think so.
The sneeze stops the flow and it hurts.
This has happened to you recently?
No, but it happened to me one time when I was young, and I still think about it.
Wow.
Because sometimes I'll be peeing and I have to sneeze, and I'm like, okay, I concentrate. Hold off the sneeze. Hold off.
Yeah.
Because you're not supposed to
stop. That contraction stops the flow.
Yeah, and it hurts because it is in a very aggressive.
Be honest, I don't think I've ever done that. I will tell you though, right now I'm a candidate for it.
Right.
Because I clearly have a cold. I don't think it's anything more than a cold, because the mucus is yellow, I believe. And I think that's the first sign of the common cold.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been drinking so much water that I've gone to the bathroom every 20 minutes since about 5:30.
Yeah, try not to sneeze.
And right now I feel like I'm going to sneeze.
You will regret it.
Yes, probably so.
It hurts.
Yeah.
I need new glasses.
Okay.
And we talk about how, like, if you want to go, you're going to run to the store and pick up a razor.
Yeah.
There'll be like 9,000 types of razors.
Yep.
I'm surprised at the lack of
glassware.
Yeah. When you go into like a regular eyeglasses shop, there's not a ton.
Well, how many different ways?
Well, like
the frames can be different, right?
Yeah. These are like kind of rectangular.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I like rectangular.
You don't want the John Lennon glasses?
No, I don't want John Lennon glasses. I don't like the bigger glasses. They look weird.
The Pat Boyle glasses.
Yeah, so I like these glasses, and I was like, I will just get these glasses again.
Mm-hmm.
They stopped making these glasses.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And now I need other glasses. But I went to 2 eyeglasses shops near my home. Not a great selection.
And your prescription, right?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I'm not sure what to do.
Can you order them online? Find the same style?
They stopped making this style, or this. No, they stopped making this brand glasses.
This brand specifically
is Porsche. They make. I didn't know Porsche.
Okay.
Who makes cars?
Yeah.
Porsche Design makes other things as well, and glasses is one of them.
What, something new every day?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I liked them.
Okay.
And when I went to the place where I got them previously, they have other Porsche design glasses, but they don't look like.
But what about finding something comparable to Porsche that makes glasses? Maybe they make that design.
Yeah.
Or something similar.
I've tried looking online. I'm really bad at it.
If not, you can always go back to the ophthalmologist and try those. What are they called again?
Oh, those are terrible. The contacts.
Yeah, you can try the contacts again.
That
try
did
and
not go
fight
well.
your way through putting them in your eye again.
Yeah, no, I don't want to do that anymore.
Okay.
But I never realized how picky now I am with glasses. Like what I need. Like even what's the nose pad like?
Mm-hmm.
What's the thing that goes behind the ear
it's
like?
comfort. Sure.
Yeah, comfort.
Why
How
do you need new
lightweight.
ones? What's wrong with these? Your eyes changed?
My eyes changed, and I definitely need them.
So why? Let me ask you a question. Why couldn't you find someone, get the new lenses, and have them pop them into these frames? If you're comfortable with these frames, have them cut them to size and put them in the frame.
Yeah, I don't know. That they don't offer that.
You mean a jeweler wouldn't do that? No.
I don't know. Like, yeah, I'm not sure.
Like you have good frames.
Yeah, I like these frames.
Why would you get rid of them?
I don't know.
Just a thought.
You know what? They tell you use your old frames as a backup in case something happens to your glasses, even though they're not the exact prescription.
Fair enough.
Also, an interesting thing that these eyeglass places do.
Yeah.
The place I get my eyes checked also sells glasses. This is common in places. So they want you to get your glasses from them. So when you're done with your exam, they don't give you your prescription. It's in the system so that you buy the glasses there.
Can you request?
You can request, but I feel shy to do so.
I went to the ophthalmologist a couple of years ago, and I felt like I was at a Disney ride. You know, when you go through the ride, and then when you come out, they take you through the gift shop?
Yes.
That's how I felt when I got done with my eye thing. It was like, oh, would you like to check out our glasses? No, they just gave me a good report. I'm good. I just have old eyes. I'm fine. But similar feel.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, it's not a big shop.
Yeah, interesting.
Yet, I like the staff there and how they fit you for the glasses and get them perfect for you. They really do.
You couldn't request them to find you something similar to
Well,
this?
that's what they are looking into that today.
Okay.
I'm expecting a call today.
All right, good.
Yeah.
If they're that good, then they'll find you something.
Yeah, I hope so.
Sure, there's got to be a glass maker out there that makes a similar style that you will find comfortable.
Right.
I can't believe that there's not. It's a very basic glass you wear.
It is.
Yeah.
You're basic.
Well, I don't mean it that way, but I'm saying in terms of the style, it's nothing crazy that you shouldn't be able to find.
Yeah. I had Nike glasses previously, which I really liked, but I couldn't find those. There's Oakley makes prescription glasses.
Oh, I thought they were just sunglasses.
No, they make prescription glasses too, but their eyeglasses are tension. So they don't tuck behind your ears. They go on your head.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that either. It sounds like it's going to be pressing on my temples.
Yeah. And then when the tension starts to wear a little bit, you'll need new glasses.
Right.
I see the racket they're pulling.
Yeah. They're pulling the same racket.
Smart.
I might pay with all pennies when I go there.
Perfect. I like that idea.
Get all the pennies.
That's pretty good.
Yep.
You know what's funny, real quick, before I know we got to go, but
yeah.
Like yesterday was the Super Bowl. This is what's amazing to me about the seasons and what we do here. And we did a whole morning on it and everything, and Phil Simms was in, and that was funny. And by the way, I'm not saying they're wrong either, because I think I'd probably do the same thing. But it was like yesterday was the Super Bowl. Not even yesterday. It ended at 12 hours ago as we're recording this. And BT and Sal's open is, the Super Bowl is a bust. Aaron Rodgers. And he's not wrong. There was nothing intriguing about that game. It was a blowout. Boom, boom, boom. But like, that's it. It's over. Now we move on.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Football in the present. And now it's like, all right, that's over. On to the next thing. Pretty wild.
Yeah. We're already moving on.
We have moved on.
Did you, I watched on a streaming service, Sling TV.
Okay.
And I watched it on Fox on the streaming service. Every time they would show a replay, they would flash up like the swoosh would come up with the Super Bowl logo real quick, and then whoosh, to get you back to live action. Every time it did it, it paused.
Really?
Paused.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
We did not have that problem.
Yeah.
And I stream too with DirecTV Stream. So I did not have, for whatever reason. And I had a little bit of an issue with DirecTV Stream, or at least my Wi-Fi. I don't know what it is. There were no issues last night, though.
I wonder how things went with Tubi, because Tubi is a free app, which did have the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't see anyone complaining about it.
I also don't know how many people are using it.
That's true.
So if you don't have the masses using it.
You have to be a hardcore cord cutter
To have Tubi.
to get down to Tubi.
Agreed.
Because it's free.
Yeah. There's so much for free out there.
Yeah.
But I'm still paying for everything like a jackass.
All right, Jerry, let's do the warm-up program.
I'm going to the doctor.
Okay, you go to the doctor. Hopefully we'll see you back here tomorrow.
I'll be here tomorrow.
All right. So